CERT stands for Community Emergency Response Team.
What does it take to be a CERT? It really doesn't take a lot. It just takes the will to be a part of the program, and it also takes the dedication to sit down and sit through the 17.5 hours of training. A lot of people come up to me in the community and say, I'd love to do what you do, but I have bad knees, I have diabetes, I can't hear, I'm old. And I tell them very happily that there is a seat at the CERT table for you. There is a position for you wherever you want to be. All you have to do is come in and take this program, finish it, and get your certificate of completion, and you can find out where you want to be.
So we start out with the very basics of home safety. We'll transition into a medical component where we can teach them how to care for themselves, their family, and others after a disaster. Basic splinting, bandaging, and just assessing a person. We teach them about shutting off utilities at their home, whether it's their gas meter or their water meter, or even shutting off the power to their home. We can teach people about, after a major disaster, if there's down power lines, safety around those down power lines, and what to look out for. So we teach people about smoke detectors in their home, how to check those batteries, carbon monoxide detectors.
So all of our CERT team members go through the basic training. At that point, you're given an option. Would you like to continue further as a managed call-out team member? Which means you're managed by the Los Angeles City Disaster Preparedness Section and CERT unit.
To become part of the call-out team, you have to express interest. You have to take an additional 16-hour course, which our CERT program will teach to folks. And then you have to pass a background check, just so that we know that you're fine to be in the fire station around everybody without any worries.
You're making a commitment. You do DVOC or emergency driver training, and then you also do another additional day of training with us to know how to respond in conjunction with the fire department.
The basics radio training, so learning to use, I usually have my radio right here. Learning to use a radio, you're learning to be brief on the radio, learning the technical speak, although we try to keep everything in very sort of common tongue. Light search and rescue, medical training, administrative training.
We teach them how to use fire extinguishers. We teach them in a disaster, if they were to be assigned the fire suppression part, they are able to take fire extinguishers and go search neighborhoods and make sure that small fires haven't started from maybe gas leaks or electrical fires and things like that.
So the NTP is the neighborhood team program, so it's really the meat and potatoes of what we do as facilitators for CERT. So a big earthquake happens. First thing you do, take care of yourself, take care of your family. You do not self-deploy, but once we get the call, especially on the call-out team, so we head to our staging area and we start bringing our people in. We use that for casualty collection points, for family reunification, for triage, with something really big where we're bringing people to one place to then be treated, helped. Some need just water and food, some need shelter. You're getting names, you're getting phone numbers, you're getting email addresses. You know, and it's tedious, the administrative part of it, but it's also very important to have the names of everyone, because if someone disappears, if someone's gone, where is this person? So we need to know if they might have wandered off, they might have had some head trauma and fallen in the ditch over there. So it's important to keep track of people. One of the biggest injuries that happened after the '94 quake, we're taught, was cut feet from broken glass. And so we teach people to put shoes with socks in them underneath their bed. Wherever you live, there's usually a CERT team. And if there's not one exactly where you live, there's one close by. Do it. Jump in. There's CERT teams. I mean, Los Angeles Fire Department is the biggest CERT team in the country, and we have the biggest infrastructure for CERT. All the instructors are actual firefighters. You want to volunteer if you're interested in it, if for no other reason than learning how to be prepared, because that's the first thing we teach you, is how to prepare for yourself, and then we teach you how to prepare and help for others.
And what that gives us is a huge increase in our volunteerism. Now you're able to give back, as we do as LA City firefighters, to the other Los Angelinos and support them and the fire department.
To get started and learn more about the Community Emergency Response Team, or CERT, visit the LAFD website at lafd.org.